What is up guys, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and the final episode of my Vuelta España playthrough here on Pro Cycling Manager 2019. Today we start with stage 16 and it's a big climbing day. Again, one of the queen stages of the race. We finish on a massive 22km climb, only an average of 5.5%, max of 9.8% though. So we'll have to be wary of our competitors there. Pogacar keeping an eye on Alejandro Valverde, trying to hold on to that third position. So guys, the stage does get underway here. I am going to try and go in the breakaway with Valerio Conti. Pogacar on a 0 race day. Aru -1, which is a bit of a shame, but let's attack now with Conti. And then we'll try and follow with Troya as well, I think. Actually, let's just attack now. Try and attack up to him. Try and get a few guys in this breakaway today. So guys, we're about 10k into the stage. You can see there is the breakaway up the road. We have Troya and Conti in this group. Conti can just rest. Troya can do some work. Pretty strong group as well. Higuita's here, Gegenhardt, Mühlberger, Toons, Rodriguez, Franchini. You can see the rest of the guys. Coming back, we have 1 minute and a few more guys have been attacking. We'll see if anyone else joins this breakaway. So 3.5k to go to the top of this first climb. I don't think Troy is going to be able to stay here. Let's just wait for the peloton. I thought we could help out Conti, but that's not going to be the case. You can see the pace in this group is so high. I do want to try and take some of these points with Conti, but it looks like that's going to be very tough at the moment. So 2.2k to go to the top of this climb. We're going to try and come towards the front of this group with Valerio Conti, looking like that's going to be very tough at the moment. If you guys start to attack, let's try and follow Toons with Conti. Chavez leads the attack towards the top of this climb. There's only 3 points available and only 3 positions award points, but we are going to try and come around very quickly. Let's come around now. Try and take some of these points. Can we do it with Conti? No, we're not going to be able to. Don't take any points there. Still an 8-point lead though. So we're now within 3k of the next mountain competition. Really do want to take some points here, and the pace does seem to be slower so far up this climb, so we can come to the front pretty comfortably now with Conti. Let's up this to 75 into the final 2k, maybe 80 now. We come towards the front. We've been blocked off by Higuita. Let's sweep around this side though. 1.5k to go, up it slowly again. Now guys start to attack. We're going to have to go 99. Let's follow Higuita here. I mean, he doesn't have any mountain points coming in today. Not sure why he wants these points so badly. He's pretty explosive as well, so it's going to be tough to beat him. Let's try and come around him now though. We've got a big attack. Hopefully we're strong enough. We're going to take the points. Very nice from Conti. 47 points now, 11-point lead. So guys, we have 2.7k to go to the top of this climb. Let's try and come towards the front, but everyone starts to attack very early. Far from ideal. It's Toons attacking on the front. He wants some of these mountain points, and you can see how much red Conti's had to burn to get into this queue. Oh, this is going to be so tough for us now. Rodriguez is dropping from Toons. That's far from ideal. Let's try and come around, follow some of these guys, move up slightly in the queue, but it looks like Toons is going to take some points back on us here. Let's try and attack. We're just going to have to go ourselves now. Let's try and come around with Conti. Can Toons take the points? Chavez looks like he's going to take them ahead of Toons, and I think we're going to miss out on taking any points here. Just 10 points back to Toons now. Back in the peloton, there's still 135 riders. However, quite a few of our guys have now dropped. Let's put them on automatic. Aru and Pogacar looking pretty good though. That's the most important thing. So guys, the group is splitting up at the front. We do need to try and come towards the front now with Conti. Let's try and come towards the front now. 3k to go. We're going too fast. Let's go down to 80. There's no cooperation, it seems, in this group. Can we just sit here at the front behind Gegenhardt, wait for him to attack? Higuita's looking really good as well. Higuita's now attacking. Let's follow with Conti. Do we have enough energy? Oh my word, we're burning so much to try and stay here. This is going to be so tough. We're in this group of 3 there at the front. That guy couldn't stay with the group. Can we come across the line and take some of these points? My word, this is going to be so tough. Higuita and Gegenhardt looking really strong. Behind us though, the group is a long way behind us. No one seems to want to attack past this guy at the front, so maybe we can just cruise along across the line for third position here. Back in the peloton, 87 riders still. Pace hasn't been too high to be fair. Hanau doing a good job. So yeah, 700 meters to go now. Few guys attacking behind us now. Chavez making his way up. Higuita will take the top of this climb in the lead. So hopefully we can cling on for this third place. So Higuita did take the top in first place. Conti now will come across the top of the mountain in third place ahead of Chavez. Then we have Mühlberger and Toons. 51 points now. Really happy with that with Conti. Let's try and wait for these guys and then ride with them. So race update guys, in the breakaway, Higuita and Gegenhardt are about to be reeled in, but Higuita attacks away. Gegenhardt looks pretty done actually, Higuita looks in fine form. Let's try and stay with this group if we can. We're pace on 65. Hanau is almost done. Let's try and move Pogacar towards the front of this group. Only 3.5 minutes. I think today will be for the peloton. So here we are guys, we're now entering this final climb, 51 riders in the peloton, Pogacar and Aru in a good position. You may notice I've dropped Conti, he's going to try and help out with these guys. I don't think he was strong enough to challenge for the stage. Higuita and Mühlberger look the strongest at the moment. So 16k to go, there is a 5-minute gap up to the breakaway and I have set up a small mountain train. Let's go 75 with Conti as Hanau is now done for the day. I do want to set a steady pace, although Pogacar is only on a 0 race day, because Pogacar, I think he prefers more of a steady pace. So let's just go like this for now, see if anyone tries to attack past us. So 10k to go, Miguel Angel Lopez has gone on the attack. We need to stay here now. Let's protect Pogacar with Conti like that. Aru can follow Pogacar, there you go, set up pretty nicely. Bennett's going to try and bring in Lopez. He's attacking, trying to get that red jersey. One of the last big climbing days today. Conti's already done, so Aru's going to have to protect Pogacar now. Let's try and stay with these guys at the front. Lopez ahead of the peloton. He's attacked very early on this climb, and we're quickly bringing in the breakaways as well. Aru's almost done here as well. This is burning up so much energy, but Lopez is looking so strong. He's now overtaken most of the guys in the breakaway, and we're desperately trying to bring him in. So into the final 6.5k, Aru is now done for the day. He's burned up everything he has. Now Pogacar is left by himself. Maybe we can put in a small attack here. Let's try it. As Lopez is caught, Tadej Pogacar on the attack for UAE. Maybe that was a bit audacious. Let's try and bridge up to Higuita though. See if we can hold this lead to the peloton for a little bit at least. We've passed Higuita. Mühlberger is just up the road now as well. And the peloton are just behind us. Lopez trying to come up to us, so maybe we can take position with him. Let's try and follow Lopez like this. We're not going to pace with him. He needs to pace and he's attacked away from us. Let's try and stay with him if we can. We're not going to be able to though. Lopez too strong for us today. Maybe we've burned up too much energy doing this. This was maybe a stupid move. Let's go 75. I think Roglic and Valverde are going to come up to us right now. Let's take position here. 85. Oh, I'm really regretting that move actually. Let's just kind of come back a bit. Try and make Valverde close this gap to Roglic if he wants to, because we're now done. 2k to go. Can we follow Valverde? It's going to be really tough. Oh, I'm really regretting that attack now. Up the road, Lopez is 30 seconds clear of Roglic. Can we just hold on to Valverde's wheel? He's looking pretty done. We have Micah, Aran, Fuglsang and Formulo in this group. Valverde now ups the pace and we're going to be dropped here. Valverde has dropped us. Oh my word, this is disastrous. Absolutely disastrous scenes as Roglic takes the stage ahead of Lopez. Valverde attacks, then Micah, Aran and Pogacar's going to lose a bunch of time to Valverde today. We're going to lose our third place, but down to fourth. What a stupid attack. Fuglsang, Formulo and Latour behind. Then we have Aru and Conti further back. So Primož Roglic wins the stage just ahead of Lopez. Valverde gaps us by about 40 seconds. And so, as we expected, we're down to fourth, about 30 seconds behind Valverde now. We've still got 3.5 minutes on Aran and Micah, but that's really disappointing today. Conti, though, does open up a lead, 51 points now in the climbing classification. Oh my word, what a stupid attack that was by me. I should have just sat on Valverde's wheel, tried to protect that position. In the end, we end up losing 40 seconds to Valverde. We're now over 30 seconds behind him in the GC. We're going to have to make this up somehow in the final few stages. So stage 17 is definitely one for the sprinters. Fernando Gaviria has another chance today at a stage win. I think he's already got 2. Let's try and get a hat-trick for him today. Make sure the breakaway doesn't win this one, and Gaviria has a chance at the end. So as the breakaway have attacked, I've put Troyer on the front, pacing pretty gently, but he's not going to give the breakaway any room today. Really put the pressure on them, make it hard for them to open up a gap. So as we approach the first and only categorised climb today, it has been Marcato and Troyer sat in the front for basically the whole day. They've done really well. Up the road is just 2.5 minutes to the breakaway, who are approaching that mountain sprint now. So 40k to go in the stage. We're on this climb, and I've put her now to the front to try and do some work, try and bring this in. Still 2:30 up to the breakaway of 7 riders. surely they're not going to make it to the end of this stage. So guys, 15k to go and mission complete. The breakaway were given no chance by us today. 15k to go and they are caught. Only worry is Milano. He is on a +2 day, but he is struggling slightly for resistance and going at this pace for a long period of time. So maybe we can lower the pace now. Now the breakaway have been caught, because we need him to lead out Gaviria here. So guys, into the final 6.5k of the stage. There has been a small split, by the way, 59 riders in the peloton, and there's been a fall as well. I didn't quite catch who that was. It was Luis Leon Sanchez, it looks like. Conti now coming towards the front of the peloton. Pogacar's in a good position. I think we'll just stick him on auto for the remainder of the stage. Let's use Gaviria's energy gel. 4k to go. Milano, I think we'll just have enough energy. Let's go up to 92, 95, now 99 with Conti into the final 3k. Maybe we can sprint at 2.5, or is that slightly early? Let's go now. Let's sprint with Conti. Then it will be Milano's turn to try and lead out Gaviria. Milano's looking very tired. We're going to have to go early with Gaviria, I think, into the final K. Let's sprint now. Fernando Gaviria versus Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett is stronger though. Valverde will be second. Gaviria with a decent third. Sam Bennett too strong today, as he's been in real life. Gaviria with a very solid third though. Pretty happy with that. Pogacar will stay in the front group. So Sam Bennett on top of the podium for the second stage, this Vuelta España. He's been in such good form in real life, outclassing Gaviria today. So Sam Bennett really, really strong today, beating Gaviria. I thought we had a chance, but Sam Bennett just flew past us. It was quite a punchy end actually. So Valverde, Boasson-Hagen, Stibar, they all did pretty well. Let's see if there were any gaps. No gaps in the end. Here we go guys, stage 18, and it's one of the final chances for us to gain that podium position back on Alejandro Valverde. We need to try and attack him today. It is a downhill finish, so that may make it slightly harder for us. There are a lot of mountain points available, so we'll have to go in the breakaway with Conti as well. Let's get into the stage, excited for this one. Here we go guys, the stage is underway. Let's try and get in the breakaway with Conti. I'm also going to try and join him with Marcato, so let's relay with Conti now, try and bridge up to him with Marcato. That should be pretty comfortable. There you go, we'll get some more attacks coming very quickly, I imagine. Pogacar on a 0 race day would have loved a plus day, Aru on a plus day as well, so he'll be able to help him out a bit more than usual. So the peloton have finally let this group go. We have Gegenhardt, Brambilla, Marcato, De La Parte, Hagen, Bart, Schultz, Ben King, Aramburu, Harada, Chavez, Rodriguez, now Chernetsky, O'Connor and Ede, a group of 17, 4 minutes clear of the peloton. So 2.5k to go to the top of this climb. Marcato is going to up the pace up to maybe 85 for now. Brambilla is dangerous in the KOM competition. He's going to try and attack us today for sure. I don't think Toons is in this group. But anyway, now up to 99 with Marcato. Schultz is trying to come round City. Not quite. 1.5k to go. We can sprint now with Conti. 1k to go. Maybe we're going slightly early here. But Marcato's now done. Conti's going to try and attack away. Brambilla is slightly further behind. Let's up this to 99. We've dropped Morabito. Can we hold on here with Conti? I think we're going to be able to pretty comfortably actually. And yes, we take the top. First position, 61 points, almost 20 points clear now. So there's been a pretty big fall in the peloton. Hanau has fallen as part of our team. There's Valverde's down further down the mountain. My word, this is a treacherous downhill, it would seem. We don't really need to pace because Valverde is now in this group. My word, this could be an opportunity for us. So you can see the situation unfolding here. There is Valverde in this group. Let's take a further position back with Hanau. Movistar doing everything to bring him back. We have been pacing on the front to try and make it tough for them. They're going to come back pretty comfortably though. So we have 3k to go to the top of this climb. I've moved Conti towards the front of this group. He's done that very well indeed. Brambilla will try and get on our wheel, it will seem. It's not too steep for the moment. It's about to get steeper though. 2k to go. Let's go up to 85 with Conti. We're watching Brambilla. And now he tries to come past us. Now we need to try and follow Gianluca Brambilla. He's trying to attack us for that mountain jersey. I've got the feeling we're going to be too strong for him though. He's a decent rider. He's very punchy. Let's see if he can try and attack away from us. Not yet. 700 meters to go. Let's try and come round him with Conti. Chavez tries to come past us. We're too strong though. 71 points. All but securing this jersey today. So the pace is so high at the moment, and this is why a group of 70 have been caught behind. I'm not sure if any real contenders are in this group. I don't think so. And you can see even this group is splitting up as people don't have the power to keep up. 74 riders now in the peloton. EF Education First going really hard on the front. So the pace continues to be relentless in this group. Our guys are dropping away slowly. Troya and now Marcato is about to go. He's going to try and protect Aru for as long as possible. But you can see massive gap back to these groups now. They're not going to make it back in. So there are now just 40 riders remaining in the peloton. Guys are dropping away all the time. They just can't live with this pace. Puccio now going. Van der Sande and Izagirre seem to be just clinging on. Hanau doesn't have much left. And then we're down to just Pogacar and Aru. We're sitting here pretty comfortably. It's Hugh Carthy setting a massive pace on the front. In the breakaway, we still have Conti, so we can drop him back. We do want to stay over the top of this mountain in front though. So now just 30 riders in the peloton and Hanau drops out. There's a few attacks up front, so we're going to have to chase now with Conti, try and bring these guys in. Can't see Brambilla. Brambilla's been gapped, so it looks like we can take some points here. Let's follow De La Parte. Actually, no, he's not going just yet. We just need to try and stick here. If Harada goes, then we need to go. Gegenhardt is up the road for the moment. We'll try and come round Morabito, who's struggling it seems. 1.6k to go. We're running low on energy. Can we follow some of these guys? Harada maybe. We're running very low on energy here. We're just going to have to pace ourselves up to the top, try and take some of these points with Conti. Hopefully beat Bambria. We're not going to take first position. That will be for Gegenhardt. But we can pace away, try and follow Chavez maybe. No. Brambilla seems to be struggling. Harada seems to be struggling. Can we take a few of these points? Going to be very close. I think we're going to get second place just about. Very nicely done by Conti. Second place, really securing that jersey. 77 points. And so I'm thinking about dropping Conti. We are in this second group on the road though. It's Gegenhardt, then Chavez, Harada, Conti. Further back, Aramburu, Brambilla, De La Parte. A few more guys from the breakaway. And then we are back to the peloton of just 26 riders. Tiny peloton, as you can see. We're going to leave Conti up the road now. Maybe he can be someone we can bridge up to later in the stage. So here we go, guys. Aru is now on the front of the peloton. We're going to do a little bit of pacing. Carapaz now comes around though. He's going to set a faster pace, it seems. That's fine. Happy to follow that. I do want the pace to be pretty high though, because we do want to put some pressure on Valverde. We're going to attack him on this climb. So up in the breakaway, guys are dropping away. Chavez is gone. Aramburu is gone. And the pace is so high in this group, we're going to have to up it with Aru. Let's go 90. We're only 1 minute and 30 behind these guys in the breakaway. I'm going to go on 80 with Conti. This is really tight because we do have a small chance at the stage with Conti. But I'm taking the GC over that today. We do need to try and attack Valverde, who is in this group right here. Aru's going to pace on 90. I mean, Carapaz is setting a similar pace, but let's go 85 now with Aru. We use Pogacar's energy gel as well. Conti's just up the road. We do need to go if we're going to go soon. 3k to go in the climb. So this is the moment, I think, guys. 2.5k to go. Let's attack with Tadej Pogacar. We can now wait with Valerio Conti. Pogacar attacking Valverde, who sticks on his wheel. So we've now bridged up to Valerio Conti. Valverde is sat on Pogacar's wheel. Look at this. Conti can pace on 90. We're well clear of the rest of the peloton. We're going to have to go again. Conti is done. Let's go with Pogacar. We're attacking Valverde. Can we drop the old Spaniard? Oh, it doesn't look like it. He's too strong for us, it will seem. We're going to just pace on 65. Valverde, he's matched our effort so far today. Roglic and Lopez now bridging up. Let's put these guys on automatic. We take the points at the top with Pogacar. Let's just rest up now. Let's just sit on Valverde's wheel. We're happy to do that. Let's sit on 85. Roglic and Lopez now join us 40 seconds ahead of the chasing pack. Maybe we can put in another attack very soon. So 8 men now in this group. We've rebuilt some resistance. There's no pace at all in this group. 9 men now. I'm going to try it. Let's go. Pogacar on the attack on this flat section, and he's dropped Valverde for now. Carapaz is here, but are we stronger than Carapaz? Let's try it. 85. No, we're going to be caught again. We're going to be caught again, sadly. I think let's just rest up, maintain position. Valverde is going to catch us and we're done. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for this downhill. Doesn't look like we're able to bridge a gap to Valverde today. Oh, and Valverde's gone. It's a brutal attack by the Spaniards. What an attack. We do need to try and catch him right now. Oh my word. He counterattacks us 20 seconds ahead now. And we're going to have to catch him on this downhill if we can. Conti has joined us in this group. He can relay on 99. We need to bring him in. He's 25 seconds clear. And at this rate, he is going to take the stage. So there are 14 men in this group. Fraile, one of the best sprinters here. Pogacar as well, actually. Let's take a look. To be honest, Valverde is the best sprinter out of all these guys, and he's 20 seconds up the road. Conti just needs to go 99 for as long as possible. He's far from the best downhiller, as we learnt in a previous stage, but Valverde looking really, really strong. Is he going to take more time on us today and the stage? We're going to stick on Conti's wheel for as long as possible. He can go 99. He has to go that fast. Hopefully we can wear down Valverde. Roglic and Fraile are here as well. They're happy to do some work. It would seem Conti is now done. We're going to have to go with Pogacar now. Fraile happy to do some work into the final 5k. Valverde has 14 seconds. Maybe we can counter him as we're bringing him in. Just 12 seconds now. Valverde is slowly being brought in. Lopez seems to be happy to attack. He's attacking. So's Latour. Valverde is caught. Now maybe we can stick on these guys' wheel. We're going to stick on Latour's wheel. Is Valverde done now? That's the question. 2k to go. Can we up the pace to 90? Latour still attacking. So is Roglic. This is really tense final. 1k to go up to 99. We're sprint for the line now with Pogacar. Can we take the win? Can we take the stage? We're sprinting past everyone. Can we hold on? Tadej Pogacar. Are we going to be denied? No, we're not. Tadej Pogacar wins the stage. Valverde second, we weren't able to gap him, but Tadej Pogacar with his first Grand Tour win in stage 18 of the Vuelta España. What a moment. So Tadej Pogacar on top of the podium for the first time at a Grand Tour. What a win. Primož Roglic still in the red jersey, 1 minute clear of Lopez. We do close the gap very slightly to Valverde, still about 30 seconds to make up though. Conti now has all but secured the climbing classification, 77 points, over 30 clear of Brambilla. Roglic still in the green jersey, only 9 points ahead of Valverde, Pogacar 3rd, Gaviria 5th, and Conti in 8th. What a stage that was, guys. We tried to attack Valverde. He matched every move we made on that final climb. He then counter-attacked us over the top and into the downhill. To be fair to everyone else in the group, they worked really hard to bring him back in. And then we were able to win the stage in a sprint past Latour and Lopez, who went early. Really, really good result. What a stage. So in the GC, we are now 36 seconds behind Valverde. I think we have one more opportunity coming on stage 20, but it will be tough to attack Valverde now. So stage 19 into Toledo is classified as a flat stage. However, the final is an average of 6.6%, max of 11% gradient over the final kilometre, making it perfect for Alejandro Valverde. I don't think Gaviria will be able to challenge today. I think this is more a puncher's day, so we'll have to keep a real good eye out with our GC guys. So guys, the stage is underway, and as you can see, Pogacar a +2 day. Would have loved that on one of the previous 2 stages where he could have made a difference in the GC. Gaviria gets a +2 day today though. Let's see if he can challenge for his 3rd stage win. So a little update, guys, still over 100k to go. There's only 3 men in the breakaway today, Morabito, Pardilla and Howson searching for victory. They have just under 3 minutes, so their chances not looking too good at the moment. So guys, we're into the final 15k of the stage. We have just under 30 seconds up to the breakaway. Again, they've been given very little chance today. After a few breakaways, too many have been winning stages this La Vuelta España. I've created my train already. Pogacar and Aru will cruise in. That should be pretty comfortable right there. And there you are, the breakaway are caught, 12k to go. Let's see if Gaviria can do it. So into the final 10k we go. We're really swapping about with other trains, but I think Troy is done. We'll let him rest for the rest of the stage. He can cruise in like that. Conti now comes to the front. Milano again slightly struggling, too much for my liking. Pogacar needs to stay right towards the front here, so let's put him right back there like that. Conti 85 should do just to stay here. We can maybe follow Tony Martin momentarily to try and save Milano. Let's use his energy gel. Same with Pogacar as well. We're in a pretty good position. Now the pace slows. Let's up it again with Conti up to 90. So we're into the final 4K now of the stage. I've changed it up, as you can see. We're going for the GC guys as well. We've put Gaviria on the back to see if he can make it. Aru is just coming right now. Let's up the pace with Hanau down this hill. Let's now sprint with Conti. We're coming very quickly into the final kilometers. Let's sprint with Aru. Let's sprint with Pogacar as well. Can Gaviria stay on his wheel? It's going to be pretty close. Can we challenge for the win? Gaviria's coming now. Pogacar, Valverde comes around him. Valverde's going to take the stage, or is it going to be Roglic? It's going to be close. It's going to be really, really close here, but Valverde, I think, is just going to hold on. Roglic second, Pogacar with a decent third. Very close indeed. And it seems everyone finishes together. Gaviria will finish in the top 10. So Valverde on top of the podium yet again this Vuelta. I think that's his second or third stage win, I'm not sure, but Pogacar on the podium again. However, due to bonus seconds, that does mean the gap to Valverde does open up slightly. I think that's 42 seconds now. So a really close, punchy finish here. I was going to do them separately, kind of Pogacar and Gaviria, but I thought it would be just easier to combine the two trains, put Gaviria on the back, see if he could make it to the top. 68 hill, no surprise, he was beaten by some of the GC guys. No real time lost today, 69th and down. I don't imagine any real GC favourites are down here though. No withdrawals, let's take a look at stage 20. So stage 20, and it's the final GC day today. A lot of climbing early on. The final climb is kind of punchy, officially 9 kilometers, average of 4.2%, but that does include that short downhill, max of 10.2%. Really tough final climb. Can we take back the 42 seconds we need on Alejandro Valverde? I really doubt it. I think this stage really suits him. Let's give it a go though. Let's see if we can get third place with Pogacar. So guys, the stage is underway. I am going to try and go in the break with Marcato today. Let's see if we can do that right here. Martinez seems to want to join us. There you are, we're off the front right now. I think that's the only man we're going to go in the breakaway with. I'm pretty sure Conti has the KOM jersey all but wrapped up, so we're not going to go in the break with him. We're going to do our best to support Pogacar again on a 0 race day. So we are on the foot of the first climb of the day. Marcato is struggling a bit in this breakaway. It's very strong. Higuita, De La Parte, Mühlberger, Gegenhardt, Martinez, Harada, Hagen, Chavez, Aaron Buru's now dropping, Toons, Rodriguez. We have King, Nieve, Navarro and Madrazo. Then back to the peloton, just 2 minutes down at the moment. And so no one's even going to challenge for this first KOM sprint. That means Conti's basically got it wrapped up. 77 points, he's won this competition. So in the breakaway, we have now crested the first kind of big peak today. 11 minutes are back to the peloton. So it does look like the breakaway will definitely take this stage. Marcato is not going to be able to challenge. So yeah, he's going to be in decent shape to help out Pogacar and Aru later in the stage. So Fernando Gaviria has fallen. He is able to continue, luckily. Let's pace in this group. And I think Nelson Oliveira is going to withdraw. We have Pools and Cataldo in this group. Let's rest, because I think Pools will want to get back himself. So the pace in this breakaway is so high. You can see they want me to relay on 99 to 100. Marcato can hardly stay with this group. He may be dropped pretty soon, along with Troya and Milano from the peloton. And so Marcato has been dropped by the breakaway. Let's just pace on like 40, try and regain some of that resistance. And then we can help out in the peloton later on. So we are now approaching this big climb, the biggest climb of the day. Marcato is going to set a pace coming into it as Higuita is caught from the breakaway. Speaking of the breakaway, we have 12 riders up the road. You can see them all right here. Nieve has also dropped, really tough pace in that breakaway. But Marcato will lead the peloton in. We're going to set a pretty high pace up this climb. So Astana have come to the front. They're setting really high pace for Miguel Angel Lopez. He's got a minute to make up on Roglic this stage. I don't think he'll be able to do it, but worth a go at least. We're going to stay right towards the front right here. That should be fine. We don't need to go any quicker than that, probably too quick right there. But like I said, Astana setting a really fast pace, setting up Miguel Angel Lopez. So Valerio Conti is now done. We have Hanau protecting Pogacar, but even he's now done. We're going to have to move over to Aru. Hanau and Conti can just go on automatic. We've only got 32 riders. in this peloton at the moment. Aru can hopefully come round right now. There you go, in front of Pogacar. Still 32 riders. Lopez still has 4 teammates just ahead of him. So we have 2k to go to the top of this climb. The pace dies again. I'm going to try and sweep to the front with Fabio Aru. Let's go up to 80, try and drop some of these Astana teammates if they can't pace. Fraile does pick up the pace somewhat, so we don't need to do that just for now. 28 riders, I think some are just about to be dropped. Kuss, Gesink, they can't go on any longer. Fraile's basically done. Let's up the pace up to 85, push it over this final section of the climb, see if everyone can stay in this group. So 25 riders in the peloton over the top of the climb. Gesink and I think Knox and Kuss were just dropped right at the end. At the front of the race, there's a 7-man group. You can see them all here. I think some strong riders have been dropped. Ben King, Navarro, Harada. I know Chavez has been dropped as well. 8 minutes up to the breakaway. I still think they're going to take the stage. So here we go, guys. Just over 20k to go in the stage. The final series of hills begin. We can't attack just yet. Far too many teammates still in this group. I mean, Miguel Angel Lopez has 3. I can see and his Fuglsang and his Aguirre as well. So that's 6 Astana riders in this group, I count. I think Valverde only has Carapaz, so that's promising. I'm definitely going to have to try and attack him as we approach the end of the stage. So up the road, Delaparte and Gegenhardt have got 30 seconds on the group of 5 in the breakaway chasing. 6.5 minutes gap to the peloton of just 24 riders now. Pogacar's in decent shape. Here we are. This is where we're going to decide our final GC position. So there's not much pacing in the group. Aru's going to have to come to the front. Ion Izagirre now sets a pace, so we can just maintain position like this. Aru will have to protect Pogacar for as long as possible, of course. Valverde is sat just behind us. Let's up the pace slightly now with Pogacar. That's looking pretty good. Izagirre just up the road still. We don't want to put too much pressure on ourselves by attacking too early. Up the road, who is in the lead? It's still these 7 riders. Gregor Mühlberger on the attack though. 6.5k to go here. Valverde is further back in this group. So guys, 5.5k to go. Aru is almost done here. Let's come into this final part of the climb with some momentum. Here we go, 85 now with Pogacar. Izagirre still setting a pace. It's just 19 men in this group. We're going to have to use that energy gel now. Lopez is on the attack. Let's try and follow him. Aru's done. Can we follow Miguel Angel Lopez? Let's make Roglic do the chasing actually. Let's rely on Primoz Roglic. He's not going to chase him. He's not going to chase him. Roglic is not going to chase Miguel Angel Lopez. Oh my word. We're going to just sit on his wheel and abuse this. Lopez has about 30 seconds on Roglic. Valverde is right on our wheel though. Can we just stick on Roglic for now? This is decent. We're in a decent position. Lopez has gained a lot of time on Roglic. Is he going to win the GC though? He's got enough time. Now Valverde's on the attack. We need to try and stick with Alejandro Valverde. Mühlberger has taken the stage. We're just on Valverde's wheel, but we're really struggling now. Can we stick with them? It's going to be really tough. I don't think we're going to be able to. We're not going to take the required time on Valverde today, sadly. We're going to try and catch up with him. The breakaway are coming in. Lopez will take some time, I think, on Roglic. Valverde will secure his 3rd place in the GC. We just couldn't stick with him. We gave it a good go. We finished 11th in the stage. Aran just behind us, Micah, then Latour. Kelderman further back, then Fuglsang and Izagirre. So Gregor Mühlberger gets his first win at this year's Vuelta España, over a minute clear of anyone else. And Superman Lopez was able to take some time back, but not enough. Primoz Roglic will win the 2019 Vuelta España. Pogacar with a very good 4th. Valerio Conti wins the KOM classification at this year's Vuelta very comfortably. And Roglic is just ahead of Valverde in the green jersey. Pogacar 3rd and Gaviria 5th. So we gave it a go, guys. Valverde just too strong for us today. You can see the difference in attributes. It's no surprise really. Valverde cemented himself on the podium and we lose out to him by just over a minute in the end. We gave it a go, but we can be very happy with a very solid 4th place, well ahead of Aran in 5th as well. So the final stage of this year's Vuelta España, of course, coming into Madrid. Just 103 kilometers, a flat stage. Can Gaviria finally get that 3rd win he's been looking for? Here we go, guys. The stage gets underway. Conti in his Mountains jersey. We see Valverde in the green, Roglic red, although I think that's Roglic's jersey as well. Only 6 riders for our team will make it to Madrid, obviously losing 2 in the last stage. Pogacar, a +2 day again on a flat stage, very frustrating. But oh well, 4th is very good. Let's see if we can get one more win here. So guys, we have just 18k to go in Madrid. Up the road, there are 5 men in the breakaway: De Gent, Doul, Roche, Dillier and Kuznetsov. We're going to chase them down now though. Make sure Gaviria has a chance at the win. Okay guys, into the final 10k of this year's Vuelta España. Marcato is done, he can just rest now, to be honest. Henao can go on the front now, try and drag Gaviria to the front. Conti only with 63 sprint. Marcato is too tired to give him a lead out. So we'll see how he does. We'll give Gaviria the best chance, hopefully. Still though, the breakaway hold a 30-second lead. They're doing everything they can to try and hold on to this, whilst the sprinters teams are chasing them down. So 6k to go here around this bend. Let's up it now with Henao. Let's try and go 92 if we can. Just 18 seconds up to the breakaway. I don't think they have a chance. Let's use Gaviria's energy gel. And there they are. The breakaway have cracked. They are done. They will not win the surprising last stage. Here we go. 4k to go. Henao can go up to 95, I think now. 3.5k to go. Now we'll go with Valerio Conti up to 95 as well. Henao's done. Pogacar's in a decent position. Here we go into the final 2.5k. Let's up it to 99 with Conti. Gaviria's lost his wheel. We can't go just yet. Gaviria needs to try and get back to his wheel, but he can't do it. Oh my word, it's a nightmarish end. Let's just sprint with Gaviria. We're not going to take the win though. Who's going to take it? It will be Sam Bennett. No surprises there. Gaviria comes home in 4th, or is it going to be 3rd? He gets 4th place in the end in a very disappointing final sprint. So Sam Bennett gets his 3rd win of the race. Gaviria only 4th in the end. He couldn't stick to his lead out man's wheel, and that cost him in the end. So Sam Bennett was too fast today. He beats Boasson-Hagen and Mezgec in the sprint. Gaviria only 4th. He came from way back. Wasn't enough though. Pogacar finishes comfortably in the first group. So guys, that will round out this year's Vuelta España. It was a 2-horse race really, Roglic versus Lopez. Roglic just coming out on top in the end. We had our own little battle with Alejandro Valverde, 39 years old versus the 20-year-old man. And sadly for us, Pogacar wasn't quite strong enough to beat him. Really valiant effort though to beat the likes of Uran, Maika and Latour so comfortably. Carapaz was 8th, Fuglsang was 9th and Pouls rounds out the top 10. So I really hope you've enjoyed this Vuelta España playthrough guys. I've really enjoyed doing it. Pogacar was a really fun rider to choose. And I hope you're looking forward to what's coming up on the channel as well. We're going to be starting a career and maybe even a pro cyclist as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So all that remains is drop a like and a comment down below for me if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one.